All right, guys, this is William Agnew. Welcome back to the Askwillandjosh audio experience, where we're going to be talking about today of three very important keys, three very important tips that if you guys understand, you almost guarantee success. Almost guarantee success. And you guys know we talk specifically about cell phone repair industry, repurpose, rethink, reuse, recycle. But again, what we also give you is applicable keys and strategies to success in life, regardless of what you do, whether it's a partnership, any business, relationship, or just the pursuit of happiness. Again, my name is William Agnew. I got my co-pilot Joshua Gray. We welcome you. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go. Well, you know, here's the thing. There's three things to being successful. And I don't care what business you're in, what industry you're in, what you do for a living. There's three things in order to be successful. And I tell people this all the time. You have to master these three things. If you master these three things, you're fail-proof, right? If you understand them, you have a very high chance of being successful. But if you master these three things, you're fail-proof. You're going to be successful beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I tell people this all the time. It's very simple, but you have to understand the format and the formula. And you have to learn this early so you can effectively, really effectively apply it. And you can see it done in multiple places. You can see people actually doing it. It's three things. It's technical, it's tactical, and it's self-development. It's those three things. It's a trifecta. If you understand technical, tactical, and self-development, you're going to be successful because they're principles. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in. I'm in the cell phone repair business, or the recycle business, or the reuse, rethink, repurpose business, right? And I apply it all the time. I love it in my industry because my industry is changing all the time, and the information and all of that stuff is changing very fast, which makes it exciting. It makes it volatile, but it makes it exciting, which I love. But here's the principles. Let me break them down for you. The first one is technical. Technical requires you understanding the information, you being a master in the information. That's the first thing. You have to be able to apply it. You have to be able to receive, have access to the information, and then you have to master the information. You have to be the best. If I ask you and I ask somebody else, you have to impress me more than the other person in terms of your quality of information, right? That's number one. But information by itself doesn't do it, right? There's a lot of people who have just the information that don't know how to be the next part, which is tactical, how to apply the information, right? How to be strategic with the information, how to deliver the information in a way that you're going to get a return on the information. That's the tactical part, right? It's one thing to be technically informed, but to be tactically able to deliver that information so that people actually are willing to trade value, right? That's what it's an exchange of value, right? So if people are willing to give you for what you have, the information is and understanding how to actually do that, how to go in the market, build relationships, build networks, sell your information, right? Or your service or what you do. That's where the tactical comes in. And a lot of people are really weak at that. It sounds simple, but they're really weak. I know a lot of people who are good at either one. Some people are good at tactical and they suck at the information. And some people are good at the information, but they suck at the tactical part of it. If you can master both, then you have it. You have a very, very good chance of being successful, right? Because it is indeed an exchange of value. You have to be able to go tell people why they should pay you for what you know and what you do, right? And a lot of people can't really do that. They don't have the ability to do that. And what you see is a lot of people hate on other people for their ability to do that. There's a guy online right now. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a big guy online. You see him everywhere. Every time you click on something, you see him. But what he has the ability to do is master the information, right? At least have a perceived mastering of the information. And then he's able to tell you and explain to you why you should use him, right, to receive the information and why you should pay him to understand what it is he knows. And he's just been doing this and killing the game. And a lot of people hate him, right? But he's doing the principles. It's the principles, guys. If you understand the principles, that's it. Technical, tactical, and the last one, which is the most important one. And a lot of people fail this. And I've seen this fail from bottom to top. I've seen the people at the bottom fail to understand this. I've seen CEOs not understand this. Now, it's self-development. Now, here's the thing about self-development. You don't have to understand self-development to be successful. You can be successful, but what you don't do is you don't maximize your opportunity, right? You fall short, right? You don't be the biggest and the best you could be with your technical and your tactical. You can be great at the technical and tactical, but if you don't understand self-development, then you're shorting yourself, the potential that you have to be great, right? And that's the thing. Self-development requires you taking a reflection, a look at yourself and understanding where you're weak and develop that, right? And another thing about self-development is it's not just about you. It's about understanding other people that you're trying to bring into the fold. Here's the importance about bringing people into the fold. Nothing of significance can be accomplished without a team around you. If you look at anyone who has done something of real significance, real big, right, doing it legendary, which is the only way I play. Like if we're gonna play, it's gonna be scary because what we're about to do is legendary. You understand what I'm saying? So I only play big, and to play big, you can't play big by yourself. You have to involve other people. But what you have to understand is self-development of those people. You have to be a leader in the way that you build teams, effective teams. And in order to do that, you have to understand self-development. And if you don't understand that, if you can't self-develop yourself, if you can't identify your weaknesses, put yourself in the positions where you accent your strengths and you develop your weaknesses, then you're not going to be able to do that in other people. And if you can't do that in other people, yes, you can be successful, but you're going to limit your ability, your potential. And again, I've seen it from the bottom to the top. So it's those three things, right? If you understand and you can master those three things, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what you do, technical, tactical, and self-development, and you don't have to do it on a large scale. You can do it on people who work every day. Think about it. When you go into an interview, if you understand the technical, right, which is why are you here? What do you know about our company? What experience do you have? How knowledgeable are you? Tactical, which is taking that experience and telling the people you're interviewing with how you're going to help them get return on the investment in you, right? And then self-development. Self-development is growing yourself to be able to do that and even get the interview. Then you got it. You got it. That's it. You got it. Now you just apply those principles to anything you do, whether you're doing something that's revolutionary and extraordinary and changing the world, or whether you're just trying to get a job at McDonald's. The principles stay exactly the same.